You'll finally get those jokes.
I already knew what they were from.
This is the first video of 2014.
And we're still in the A's.
We're almost done with the A's. We have to take a couple weeks off here and there. But I'm still amazed that you've never actually seen this movie. Like all
I've seen bits and pieces.
This is Animal House. I'm sure you can't really tell on the screen behind me. But yes, I didn't even really do any.
It's got a Belushi in it.
It's got the good Belushi in it.
The dead Belushi in it.
I know, like when they filmed this in Oregon, I think.
So is Judge Reinhold in this?
Is Judge Reinhold? No, Kevin Bacon's in this. I think this is one with Kevin Bacon. Yeah, Kevin Bacon's in that. No, but they filmed this in Oregon, and like Belushi was still, he would like come and he would shoot like 2 or 3 days, and he would fly back to New York and do Saturday Night Live, and then fly back out. Like he was like a mess.
Well, you know, all the cocaine probably kept him awake.
Well, yeah, I mean there is that, but yeah.
I really don't have anything to say because I don't know. I've never seen it. Back in the day when a National Lampoon movie actually meant something.
Like I said, I didn't actually get a chance to check, but I think this is the first National Lampoon movie.
It's got to be this or Vacation.
Vacation was in the 80s. This is.
Are you sure?
My
first Vacation is old.
It's the 80s because there's like Ataris and shit in it. This came out in 78.
That's just like the 80s, -2. So that's why I haven't seen this. I was 3 when it came out.
So was I. But you know, I don't even remember how I first heard about the movie. Probably because I watched Blues Brothers a lot growing up in like high school and shit. Which I don't even know how I got hooked on that.
Because it's awesome.
It is. It's probably Aykroyd. It's probably his best.
Yeah. He did good stuff after that.
Great Outdoors.
Ghostbusters.
Not Ghostbusters too.
Yeah, less that.
Less Tommy Boy.
And now he does, Crystal Skull vodka, so there you go.
What?
Crystal Skull vodka. Look it up. It's vodka that actually comes in a crystal skull.
Probably expensive.
Now you've got your choice between Aykroyd's vodka and Sammy Hagar's vodka.
What's tequila?
Oh, is it? I guess you can have them both then. Mix them together. Have a good time.
That won't end well. But no, he actually sold that. Sammy Hagar sold that a while ago. I think his name's still on. I'm sure he gets residuals from, but like he sold that a couple of years ago. Anyway, back on point. There's drinking in this. So that
you think?
That ties together.
But they don't drink vodka and tequila.
There's a lot of beer drinking. Jack Daniels. I don't know about vodka and tequila.
I'm sure it doesn't actually matter much.
The only other thing is you get to see Donald Sutherland's ass.
Wow. Won't that be fun?
I think
I know it's the first movie that does the credits thing.
Yeah. I think it's like the first really big like college movie too.
Perhaps.
But anyway, so you'll watch this shit.
Yeah. I don't know. What more do you want me to say? I'm gonna watch the hell out of this shit.
It'll be fire and stuff when he comes back. It will be hell.
Animal House.
Well, what did you think now that you've seen it all the way through in order?
all right. I mean, no, it's all right. If I never saw it again, I wouldn't be sad.
You mean like all of it?
Any of it. I'm sure it's just because the movie is over 45 years old.
It's older than we are.
But
what? No, it's not older than we are. It's not
35 years old.
Say,
But
I'm not 45.
35 years old. But I don't know. I'm sure it was better back then. It's weird to say it. I mean, it's fine, but you know, I always hear that held up as one of the greatest fucking movies ever.
It's one of the better comedies.
Yeah.
Although, like, when we were watching it, like I said,
It's got funny moments, but yeah, it's like a bunch of random shit.
it reminds me a lot of the MASH movie, which, when we get to that is... Actually, it reminds me a lot of the MASH movie, just because it's like, there's kind of a thing, in the MASH movie, it's the Korean War. It's pretty much what ties the whole movie together. And it's just these random weird events happen.
But if I want to watch random weird events barely tied in, there's the young ones.
Which, yeah, well,
That is way better than Animal House, in my opinion. Not
Yeah.
that that's a movie, but...
no, it's not. No. Yeah, I mean, I can see elements of that in this, because it is... Well, the young ones is completely random.
But, I mean, this was completely random, too. It's like...
But like when we watch the
But
young
that
ones,
was like, it's almost like sketches, you know, thrown together with a loose story just to kind of keep them cohesive with all the same characters, like the young ones. But some of the shit they cut to just like wasn't funny. You know, if you're going bam, 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 skits and randomness, and you don't have to have a cohesive story, it should all be funny.
and I'm wondering if that has more to do with Harold Ramis, because the next movie I know that he did anything on, which I'm not sure if he wrote it or not. I don't think he directed, is Caddyshack, and I think Caddyshack's along the same line. There is a storyline in Caddyshack, but there's a lot of random shit that goes on.
Yeah, but Caddyshack is like funny. There might be a couple slow scenes, but Caddyshack is like, it hits more than it misses, and this misses, I don't know, a lot. There's definitely funny shit in this movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, it's just, I've always, you know, heard it, like I said, held up as one of the greatest of all time. It's 35 years old, I
think the main reason it holds up is because it sets itself, you know, even because it was filmed in 78, or came out in 78, and it says it's 62, so you have that mind frame going into it, whereas like, God help me, from Airheads, there's no real time, which you can tell just by when we watched it that that's an 80s movie.
Yeah.
80s, 90s. But, I mean, out of the comedies we've watched so far, this is by far and away the best one.
see, I said it had funny parts, but if I never see it again, I will be fine.
I still think people should watch it, just
For references, like, you'll get a lot of references that you may not have realized came from Animal House.
and Belushi, because he only did, 3 movies?
But even, like, he's not even in this that
That
much,
much.
and I don't even think he's that funny in it. There's a couple of scenes he's good in, again, but, like, the holy shit, and they kill the horse, that was funny.
Trying to cheer Flounder up just because, like... But, see, I can only think of 2, because he did Blues Brothers in 1941.
Yeah, if you want to watch a Belushi movie, watch Blues Brothers.
I don't think I've ever seen 1941.
I have either.
I know what it's about. It's about these people thinking that after the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, that somebody convinces them that they're going to bomb, like, Omaha, Nebraska next. It's something along... It's a really stupid movie. But... I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and
No, it was fine. Now I can say I've seen it all the way through, but said my life wasn't missing something. Yeah, check box. The Animal House. Woo. Where's my coffin? I can die now.
Oh, die in a ditch covered in petrol on fire. I have no idea what's next. I will go check and see what's next.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Because that'll just make us rant for like half an hour about what's next. Something that starts with A.
I think we may be getting close to the end of the A's because I know they got a good chunk of Aqua Teen coming out.
I still don't think we should do.
Well, no,
series.
we're not doing series. If we were doing series, we would have done Aeon Flux and something else. American Horror. I have the first season of American Horror Story. You know what I think is next?
It's not Amadeus because you don't have.
I don't have Amadeus, so we're going to watch that first. I have it on VHS. I think Army of Darkness is next.
You didn't put that as an E.
I thought about it, but it's... I don't know. I don't have any of the other Evil Deads on DVD.
Oh, well, I guess then you wouldn't have to put it in E.
Well, see, like I have... Of the Die Hards, I have 1, 2, and 3 on VHS, but 4, the Live Free or Die Hard, I put in D because it's a Die Hard movie. And like B, all the Bonds are together. They're in alphabet. They're not there, but it's Bond.
Right.
I mean, you scatter those around, you're never gonna find a Bond movie when you're looking for it.
You could have put Bond in a lot of different stuff. You could either put him by title, which is dumb. Put it in J if you want to go James Bond. Put it in the numbers if you want to go 007. Put it I or F for Ian Fleming.
But I think the main reason I put them in B is because like whenever like the video stores like Suncoast and stuff always had it in B for Bond.
Well, that makes the most sense, I guess. No, it doesn't. Should separate them. C's for Connery. And then skip most of the others.
D's
And
for
then-
Dalton.
And then C for Craig. Actually, I guess C. Yeah, just C. That's the good Bonds.
Pierce Brosnan.
He's okay. GoldenEye, yes.
GoldenEye, yes.
The last one he did, Hell's No.
Was that the one with Holly Berry?
Yes. And the car made of cameras and yeah.
I don't know the car made.
Fuck no. Surfing on the sled or whatever the hell it was.
I don't remember that. No, that was Timothy Dalton. Where he,
No, it was not.
You're
It
thinking
was
of
the last Pierce Brosnan movie.
You're not thinking where Timothy Dalton got in the cello case and skied down a...
No. This was surfing.
I don't even know if I have that one.
It's terrible.
It can't be as bad as the one with Denise Richards in it. That one was stupid.
I don't know. It's
The only thing that was cool about that one was the garbage. At least Shirley Manson did the theme song to that one.
yeah. See that? I don't. Wait, which one was it? That's The World Is Not Enough, right?
Yeah.
This was.
Where I'm supposed to believe Denise Richards is like a scientist. That's like believing Tara Reid's a scientist, an archaeologist, and Alone in the Dark.
She says big words slowly.
Wrongly.
Where's? Man, I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember who the Bond girl was in the. It was the last Brosnan.
That was the one with Holly Berry. Was his last one.
Because it was bad. Like after Brosnan was fine in Goldeneye. Like I said, I like Goldeneye. After that, they kind of went downhill.
I don't think that was his fault though. I think that was more of the
Oh,
story.
it was. I mean, they got
'Cause,
stupid, especially with the gadgets, and that's why, like, when they rebooted it with Daniel Craig, they almost completely removed. Like, Q was one of the best moments in every Bond film, but having him removed and not relying on the gadgets, I think, actually makes for better movies. Because it was good when he had gadgets, but it got out of hand where that's all the movies became.
You can blame Roger Moore for that. Because that's where most of the gadgets, the memorable gadgets, I would say, came from, except for the car. the car's from. What is the car from? The car's from Goldfinger. The first like souped up car. I don't think he had a car in Doctor No. I don't remember. But anyway, there. Happy we got sidetracked.
And that was related to Animal House, for sure.
It was.
How to alphabetize Bond.
But hey, how can
So if you want to watch Animal House, go alphabetize your James Bond movies.
How can you deny Pierce Brosnan had... No, hear me out.
Go for it.
There's two movies, and I think it's the two... No, because I think he was in... It was GoldenEye, and the one that was after GoldenEye.
The one with Michelle Yeoh.
No, with Joe Don Baker. The only guy that's reprised his role other than Q. But that character gets killed off in like 2 other Bond movies.
Mike Nelson would enjoy that.
You guys watch Joe Don Baker movies? Mitchell. I was listening to reading something.
Listening to reading something?
No,
Audiobook?
I think it was on that iDoodle. On I don't know if you ever watched that show on Crackle, that Jerry Seinfeld show, the comedians in cars getting caught. Well, he did a one with Joel from MST3, and like he was asking about, he was like, has anybody ever threatened you? He's like, yeah, Joe Don Baker threatened to kick my ass if he ever saw me. It's like, really? Out of all the people, Joe Don Baker got offended. Joe Don Baker does not do good movies. Anyway, what did you think, Doodle?
You didn't give a shit. You slept through it. And
So-
you farted.
Yeah, a lot. So, we'll see you next week with Lord knows
Something.
I think Army of Darkness. If not, we just might skip to Army of Darkness.
No. We'll watch your shit.
I seriously think that's what's next, because A, N, and B.
You have some Aqua,
Maybe Aqua Teen.
AP. At Pupil? You have At Pupil.
At Pupil, that's probably what's next. A movie I've never seen. Yeah, because we talked about that when we did American History X. That there was,
Aha. Now I've seen a movie that you have not.
we're gonna come off racist again after watching that.
No.
No,
No.
that was my, because I remember we discussed that in American History X.
No.
Which I know you don't watch the videos, but I actually cut a lot of that American History X review out because we came out looking like blatant racists.
You, not me.
You did it too! Not as bad as me, but not nearly as bad as I was. I will wholeheartedly admit that, but
That Pupil's not really about that shit.
it's about Nazis though,
It's
isn't it?
about a Nazi, yes.
Yeah, that App People is next.
You
Then-
think.
It's gotta be next. Then Army of Darkness, then Avengers, and then... For some reason, I only have the second Austin... I think because it's the funnier of the two. The second Austin Powers movie. And that'd be the end of A.
Spoilers.
We'll see
By
you...
the way, Austin Powers is before Avengers.
It is. The alphabet is fun.
Even you knew that, didn't you, you googly-eyed bastard?
Say goodbye, Doodle. Or don't, you bastard.
Look at me.